T Nichols a girl that mods his streams. Everybody found this out from that girl because she posted a full, say about 2 minute clip addressing the situation, pretty much exposing everything into the fold.
The going rounds on, Discord was real, East wise.
Yeah.
So what was that like having E6? Can you elaborate to some people who don't know what that is?
I mean,
yes, with a 17-year-old.
I mean, we just.
Yo, what's good, Row Gang? Today we talking about T Nichols. I guess you can call him famous because he's verified and he has a type of clout and momentum and stuff like that. He got himself going in a career as a streamer, content creator. He started from TikTok, posting clips about viewers' ringtones.
All right. All right. Okay.
Just stuff like this, involving his community and using those clips as highlights on TikTok and, YouTube and stuff like that. And I don't know how long he's been doing this for, but I think he's been doing it since maybe last year, I'd say last year. And this situation was, I say about a week ago, because I must say that now it might be a few days ago, like maybe 5 days. Still might be wrong, but just in case when I upload this video, it's going to be a little bit later. So I'm going to say a week and a half from now, this happened. There's been a grooming situation where T Nichols, hopefully I said that right, is trying to groom a girl that mods his streams. Everybody found this out from that girl because she posted a full, say about 2 minute clip, addressing the situation, pretty much exposing everything into the fold.
I was groomed by 21-year-old streamer named T Nichols with video proof, pedo and sexual content ahead.
T was grooming her and just saying explicit stuff to her and forcing himself on her, which is not really what happened, but we're gonna get to that. But she was a mod for T, and they became very close friends. They played the game together. They talked a lot off Discord, and oh man, the messages are crazy, man. I can put some on the screen, but I can't show all the words because we gonna get to that, bro. We gonna get to that too.
His birthday is March 2nd. The sexual thoughts he had about me started before the grooming. As Tyler once told me, he always felt sexual tension between us. Tyler has known me and been fully aware of my age since I was 16. Because I was a Twitch mod for him since February 2023, before I was a mod, I was a huge fan of his, and we became friends after he chose me as a mod. As a minor, I'd like to keep my privacy, and also in case I get accused of doing this for attention, so I'll go by B. I will also quickly talk about other bad things he said and did besides grooming me. The grooming started in early September 2023 when me and Tyler were playing a Roblox gambling game called Crash. When talking about the game, he said he kept pulling out early and I joked that I wouldn't pull out of him. He then said, "Oh, but if I were to say that, I'd be wrong." Here is proof of him mentioning when he said that. I thought it was okay, which I will explain next, and just jokes, so I told him I don't mind. That's when sexual jokes between us started, and either that night or another night. It's difficult to remember exactly when. We had finished playing Roblox late at night and we were just in our beds. Since we had made sexual jokes, it led to him coercing me into masturbating on call while he told me how he wanted me to do it. After that night, we had sex, masturbating together on a call, a total of 7 more times after that, all of those times being nowhere near me turning 18. I'm still 17. Here is proof. We would call each time we had sex as rounds. Tyler also tried to make actual plans to fly me out. Here are the 2 videos that best.
Turns out, you know, there was times where they talked and it became very flirtatious over Discord, and it got pretty explicit. Not crazy, no pictures, no nothing like that, but they had e-sex. I just can't imagine me doing that. I don't even know how you do that. Like, are you stroking your computer? Like, are you getting horny typing? Like, I don't know how it goes. But they had e-sex multiple times. It was like 8+ times. Yeah, a lot of times. And from the video that the girl posted, I'm gonna call her B because that's what she called herself because she didn't want to make her name known. B said that he would force her or something like that, and something along those lines, saying that he forced her to have e-sex with him. And from what I seen, because what she posted was really from like her point of view, showing all his messages, but she was also complying, you know. So it's like you can't really give him the full blame here. Like, I'm not saying that he's not wrong in the situation, but it's like, dude, you were still playing a part in this and you still kind of carried this on. Oh, my bad, excuse me. I forgot to even mention their age. So currently right now, I think T is 20, or at least when this happened. T was 20, B, the girl, was 17. I don't know how close she was to 18, but it's like, it's only a 3-year age range, so I don't see nothing wrong with like people in a relationship that are like that, but they weren't. But I still don't find it as weird as like calling him a pedophile or like, you know, like a R word or, you know, stuff like that. Because I feel like it didn't need to go that far. And there's people online that are saying that he's a pedo. He needs to off himself, giving him death threats, telling him to delete everything. It's crazy, man. He got banned off all his social medias, I think. He got banned off TikTok. He lost a lot of subs on Twitch and YouTube. So, you know, his career is kind of steadily declining. I'm not coming here to say that like he's a pedophile, because he's not. He's not. Let's be honest, bro. That's really not bad. It's just the messages that was sent through both of them was crazy, and that's kind of embarrassing. But that's really the only big concern here, because like the nigga went really far, like really far. T would always say that they always had like some type of sexual tension, some type of vibe like that, and you know, like I said, it excelled from that. But he was always just saying like, hey man, there's times where it's been like that, and there's times where it hasn't been like that, but I know where it could get like that.
As Tyler once told me, he always felt sexual tension between us.
B said the grooming started around September of last year, 2023. And I think it was on stream where they were playing Roblox together, and they said something and they took it like out of context and like made it kind of like a freaky joke or something like that. T left the game and he said, I had to pull out. Pause. Maybe not. But still, he made a joke about that. B said she made a joke back, the same freaky type joke back, and said, "Oh, I wouldn't want you to pull out," or something like that, or she wouldn't pull out on him.
I will also quickly talk about other bad things he said and did besides grooming me. The grooming started in early September 2023 when me and Tyler were playing a Roblox gambling game called Crash. When talking about the game, he said he kept pulling out early and I joked that I wouldn't pull out of him. He then said, oh, but if I were to say that, I'd be wrong. Here is proof of him mentioning when he said that. I thought it was okay, which I will explain next, and just jokes, so I told him I don't mind. That's when sexual jokes between us started, and either that night or another night. It's difficult to remember exactly when. We had finished playing Roblox late at night and we were just in our beds.
He was like, "Oh, if I were to do that though, I'd be wrong." You know what I mean? Because it's a bad look. Really, mainly on males, because females really don't get looked at when it comes to like grooming and shit like that. Because it's crazy, man. I go in Instagram comments and I see, like, you know, if you watch Dom Live News, he'll post like a a female teacher sleeping with an underage kid. And they're like, man, I wish that was me. I wish that was me. Man, he's lucky. But then when it comes to an adult male teacher that sleep with an underage girl, like, yo, what the? They're like, yo, he's nasty. He's weird. It's just crazy, man. The treatment is like, yo, I don't know. Troll or not, bro, that's still crazy. That's a bad look. That's a really bad look, man. We down terrible. Not we. They down terrible. The way that B was trying to portray this message, it just wasn't really like, oh, he forced me, he did this. Because every time she spoke on something that they both talked about, she said that she was complying with him back. She was talking with him, making jokes with him back. So it's kind of like, yeah, you can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not defending, bro. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. And it's just, that's what you showed me. And that's the facts. You know, we're going to get to his response because he responded. His first response was crazy. He got a lot of backlash from it. But he responded.
Since we had made sexual jokes, it led to him coercing me into masturbating on call while he told me how he wanted me to do it. After that night, we had sex, masturbating together on a call, a total of 7 more times after that, all of those times being nowhere near me turning 18, I'm still 17. Here is proof. We would call each time we had sex as rounds. Tyler also tried to make actual plans to fly me out. Here are the 2 videos that best.
Now this part, this is where I was talking about the sex. I'm not even going to read all that because y'all just heard it, so I'm not going to say it. They did it a lot of times. There's a lot of crazy messages. I'm not going to read them all. It's just, I'm going to just show the clip. Not clips. I'm going to show us a few pictures. And you can pause if you want to, but I'm not keeping it up there for long because I'm about to censor some words. And apparently, you know, like I said in the beginning too, this was about 7 to 8 times. She said 7 more times, so I'm going to count that as 7 more plus that 1, 8. You know what I mean? So yeah, 8 times. We as a collective had sex. So it's kind of like, she never said, oh, he forced me to do this. Nigga's like, nigga, if a nigga force you to do sex, or maybe I'm tweaking. Maybe I'm like, nigga, just close the laptop. Like, come on, you can't say he, you know what I mean? Had it in rounds. Like, yo, there was like on what? In the message I'm gonna show, it says like what, round 8? Like, yo, what are y'all doing? This is crazy. And then he tried to fly her out, and I don't know if it was joking or not, but there was multiple messages of him like saying, oh, I'm gonna fly you out. I can't wait till you graduate. And that I can't wait till you graduate turned into a meme. Like, oh my gosh, bro. Like that's what's really the groomer right there. Like, oh, I can't wait till you graduate. That's where the groomer stuff came from. Cause that's kind of crazy. That's so crazy. Yeah, that's all that B really covered. Now let's get to T Nichols' side. Yeah, so the video y'all seen before, I was in my old spot, which is right over there. But for the past like day or two, I got a desk. I got a desk, bought it, and I set my stuff up. So now I'm in a different spot. Same room, just a different spot. But I feel like this is a little better for me. I don't know. It just feels better for me because I was streaming on my dresser and recording content on my dresser, which is what that is back there. Let's get back to where we fell off at. All right, so we were talking about his response and he made a slideshow. I don't want to read the whole thing, but I'm going to skim through and read some parts. But if you really want to read the whole thing, it's still up on Twitter. You can check out his profile and, you know, read everything because it's still here. And this is 15 slides. 15 slides. This is crazy though, because I never heard. I don't think someone's ever done this before. Like when it comes to something like this though, like I never seen someone just make a slideshow about something. Like he already made a video response, but to make a slideshow before an actual response is kind of like, I don't know. But nonetheless, let's get to it. All right, so basically he made us to clear his side of the story. Like I said, if you want to read it, you can go look at it yourself, or you can pause the video because I'm going to show everything on here. When him and B, the girl, were chatting amongst each other and making, you know, explicit jokes, just explicit type of stuff and just intimate type of conversations, they were both at the age of consent. So it wouldn't be weird because of the state. I don't know what states they're living in, but I'm sure other people have spoke on that. I don't really want to dig too much deep into it because I don't got much time. But yeah, as long as we know that, you know, the age range is not too far off, because I think it was like 20 and 17 at the time, which still doesn't sound crazy to me, even though I personally wouldn't go for someone that's 3 years younger than me. Maybe, okay, 2 is fine, but 3, no. You know what I mean? So yeah. He said as they talked, he made sure he didn't, like, you know, reach too far or dig in too deep, try to make her feel uncomfortable. If he felt like it was getting weird, then he would stop. And that's what he said he did. He knew B through his Twitch streams and they were always just friends. But he eventually made her a mod in his streams. I think that's when they started talking more, because I think she was a fan of him and stuff like that. And then it just got more serious, and they would just play games and stuff like that, yada yada yada. And then I'm not really going to speak on the screenshots, but I'm gonna just show it, you know, just for the video purposes, and if you want to read it, it's all that stuff. But I don't know how far he's gonna go. I don't know if he's gonna really expose himself in this, because I already seen some crazy stuff. But if he goes that far, then you better than me, man. Oh, he stated here that the girl said that she wanted to get to know him more in terms of dating, like getting close to each other. And I guess she just hinted at it. No way my camera just shut. Alright, I watched the response. If you want to watch the whole thing, then you can go on his channel. It's still up. It's a re-upload. But it should still be there, you know, as this video is dropping. But he basically just talked about his relationship with her. Ever since that response dropped, his views like dropped significantly. He was also interviewed by Jason the Weenie and Ronaldo. They're 2 other, I would say, bigger streamers too. And yeah, if you want to watch that, it's there on Jason the Weenie's live. But that was like 12 days ago. So yeah. And yeah, like I said, he posted a recent video called Something Different. This was about 2 weeks ago. And basically it was just about, he tried to drop a vlog and, you know, stuff still didn't change. The comments were still flooding him with all type of crazy comments talking about, y'all at least seen a comment that was like, pre-graduation back shots. That's crazy. I don't know if this is ever going to be left alone, but, you know, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing from both sides, I wouldn't say he's a pedophile, because that's a reach. But he's for sure on the weird side of things when it comes to like messaging. Because the stuff I shown y'all, man, he didn't even show y'all that, bro. I had to find that out myself. And I kind of wish I didn't, because I ain't know E6 was that serious. Niggas are cornballs. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about the situation. If I missed something, let me know. Yeah, man, y'all have a good one. I am so tired. I don't know if y'all peeped, I slept for like a few seconds. Oh my gosh, bro, I'm just so tired, bro. But yeah, at least I'm done. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to try to cover another one tomorrow.